the song actually come out?
December 24th. That was like my Christmas gift to everybody.
Now, Charlamagne a lie. Charlamagne's like, that song been out for 3 years. I'm like, Charlamagne, no, it hasn't.
I was talking about just the whole line dance movement from South Carolina. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's definitely been going on more than 3 years. It just started picking up more in the past year and a half. Something like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, people don't really get to see the line dance, especially on the East Coast as much. But when I DJ everywhere, you get to see it. And I remember I was in Charlotte, and a girl came up to me and was like, can you play the Boots on the Ground? I had no idea what she's talking about. I thought it was a Mobb Deep song. I was like, is that a Mobb Deep Boots on the Ground? I had no idea. It's out to Louis V. Louis V was like, yeah, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Sent it to me, and then when I played it, I seen
it went up. They went
the fans
crazy.
moving. I said, whoa.
You know what's crazy? As crazy as it sounds, the current political climate kind of boosted the record too. Because I remember people started posting saying, you know, we ain't tripping off what this administration is doing. Black people are finding joy, learning new line dances, and it would always be boots on the ground with the fans.
Yep, it took everybody's mind away from the current stuff that's going on, man. And so for me, it's like the unity in it. That's what makes it more appealing for me. You know, you got the 2-year-old, you got the 82-year-old, you got the grandmamas, aunties. That's what makes it more genuine for me, man.
The dope thing about it was a lot of the line dance songs are a lot older.
Yeah.
Like you're talking 20 years older. Like when you go to a family reunion or a wedding or a HBCU, it's always the wobble wobble, it's always cha-cha slide, electric slide, Before I Let Go. Then you play the Beyonce version. And this is something fresh and new. So let's start from the beginning for people that don't know you. Who is 803 Fresh? Where are you from? And how did you get into this thing called the music industry?
What's going on, everybody? 803 Fresh, the kid live in the building, man. Listen, I'm from a small town in South Carolina called Wagner, South Carolina. One stop sign, one stop light. We all share the same dog.
Neighbors there, because you can probably say the thing.
Moscona bigger than Wagner.
Yeah. Moscona bigger than Wagner, man. But started off in the church, man. Humble beginnings, man. Started off in the church, man, singing in the choir or whatever. Like the prodigal son, left away from it. I went out and I started venturing into like more genres. I tapped into pop, I tapped into R&B, I rapped a little bit. And then I found Southern Soul. Well, really, Southern Soul found me, man. Been doing it about a year and a half now, man. And it actually saved my life, man. So
explain to the people what Southern Soul is.
Southern Soul is a mixture. It has a fine undertone mixture of gospel, blues, soul, all like mixed together, meandered together, man. It's only based in the South, but when you hear it, it's like feel good music. When you hear it, it's like that music that touch your bones. It's a beautiful thing. You just gotta be in one of the events to actually feel it. It changes the environment totally. You know what I'm saying? We advocate for good time. We advocate for unity in that, and so that's why I chose to piggyback on that genre the most now.
Yeah, you said it saved your life. How? Yeah. What were you into before?
With being in the rap culture, you say you have to, adapt to that, that rap environment. When I came to Southern Soul, I was battling some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it pulled me out of that because of the good feeling that it had, you know what I'm saying, made for me. And then my mama she was able to be proud of it. When I'm rapping, she don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff. She couldn't halfway understand some of the stuff. So when she heard my very first Southern Soul song that I dropped called All Night Long, man, and I got that first confirmation from her, I already knew then that this was the genre for me. You know what I mean?
Do you remember the first record that made you say, oh, like the one that touched your soul? What Southern Soul record touched your soul?
Shouts out to King George, man. He's from down my way as well, man. He definitely kicked the door down for us, man. Keep on Rolling is like one of those that, really, really, really punched me. And it gave me like some inspiration, brother. One of those brothers, he from South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? He kicked the door like wide open for us. And when I heard that song, you know what I'm saying, I automatically knew that this was the type of genre that I wanted to be in.
Were you surprised how fast this record caught on?
Of course.
Because it's everywhere. And, and people are learning to dance quickly. When did you realize how big the record was?
Man, I woke up one morning, I checked my TikTok. I had so many notifications on TikTok and IG, you know what I'm saying? I thought somebody had died, you feel me? So when I checked it or whatever, I seen the video. The video was in a spot down my way called S-Bar. It's a mecca for like the line dance, you know what I'm saying? So I seen that and it was like maybe 20 videos. I went to sleep and I woke up, it was like 500 videos. I knew at that point right then that I might have a little something. And over the course of time, now what 3 months, almost 4 months, man, it has passed me. So right now I'm playing catch up to the song. Everybody have been trying to put a face with the music. So here I am. Good morning.
I feel like that's what, in salute to King George, I feel like that's what he hasn't done yet. He hasn't put a face to his music. Because everybody listens to, at least down south, you see people play a lot of King George music. And he's a young dude. He only 30-something years old, right?
Yeah, bro.
I think Joe about 30-something, 38.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I feel like he hasn't done that yet. I wonder why.
I don't know. Timing is everything, especially for me. Look how long I've been doing music. I've been doing music for over 20 years. as far as Southern Soul, I dropped 5 songs before Boots on the Ground, and then it picked up. So I mean, timing is everything. So y'all definitely stay tuned. Y'all gonna see a lot more of him and a lot more of the Southern Soul front coming.
When I noticed it got big was when I seen kids doing it. From old people to kids. It was everybody got their kids doing it. And it's feel good. It's like music that you had the family reunion and stuff like that. Did anybody try to reach out about signing you or anything like that?
Lord mercy. IG been blowing up. I ain't gonna
Crazy.
It's definitely been crazy, man. But we started this company. Shouts out to Snake Eyes Music Group, man. We started this company, from the bottom up. We came with a vision. It was just a vision, and I think that we've done more in a year than a lot of folks have done in 5-7 years.
Are you signed to a major or no? You doing everything independent?
We all independent, bro. Yeah.
Oh, so you get everything that you eat.
Yeah, I'm proud of us, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of us. But, we all learn from each other. As we move, we learn, we grow. And shouts out to Young Guy, man. That's why I brought him. He's one of the united fronts that we stand with as far as Southern Soul. They accepted me with open arms, man, and they had been doing it, prior to me. But they showed me the roads that definitely wasn't stingy on game, and I can appreciate that, man. So everything independent. So I'm gonna entertain something, but just not right now.
How long have you been Young Guy? Young Guy?
Man, I've been Young Guy for a long time.
30 years? That was
You know what I'm saying? I told we was talking, I said, I'm finna change my name to Uncle Guy in a minute, man. I'm getting on up, and now cool. They gonna be like, that would be crazy, because folks see me, they'll say, you a rapper? I be like, nah. Then I get on stage and I'm singing some soul, and they be like, damn, I ain't expect that. But I kind of kept my name back in the younger days when I was rapping, man. So when I jumped into music, my story kind of, similar to his. I've been rolling in the Southern Soul game probably about 2.5 years now. And power of social media. I had a record that, I was singing in the garage and posted it and changed my life, instantly. So, yeah, man, so I was tapped in on the rap side just like him, man. Came up in the church, tried different things. So far as just me physically doing music, man, I stepped away from music almost 14 years. So when I finally just made up my mind, like, hey, I'm finna get back in the studio, get it rolling, professionally record me a song, sit down, and that record, 2 records later, hey, I was driving trucks, man. I ain't drove a truck in almost a year and a half now, man.
So how'd y'all connect?
Man, we met a couple about 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think my very first show out there in Natchez, I think.
Yeah.
Natchez, Mississippi, man. My first show, kind of nervous, me personally, I had just started with Southern Soul, so bro came, he hollered at me, he gave me that little pep talk or whatever, I shrugged my shoulders, and I went in and did it.
He came to me like, Young Guy, man, because I was kind of moving pretty good then, you know what I'm saying? I had a record that was keeping me busy, and he was like, man, what I got to do, what advice can you give me? I was like, man, keep grinding, bro, you going to get that one, and you going to know you got it. So when I heard that Boots on the Ground, I called him. I said, "You getting ready to be a rich?" You know what I'm saying? It's over with. You know what I'm saying? I knew it from the first 10 seconds of the song. And I was like, "Man, this finna go crazy." And now I just see you look on social media, Shaq dancing too. Or you got like, man, that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, and man, I'm proud of my brother, and we just trying to keep it going.
All right, well, let's get into the joint Boots on the Ground. 803 Fresh is here. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Wizard got them bang.
I dance on my damn self. You ready? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Hit me one time. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Let your body move. Cowboys and cowgirls are feeling the groove. Sipping on moonshine, fire barrel rolling. I'ma get behind that thing, girl, and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Got my boots on the ground. Lord have mercy. Oh, oh, oh. Got my boots on the ground. You got good knees, cause we gon' get it up. Everybody's dancing to that juke. the ground, baby. Wait a minute. Boots on the ground, kicking up some dust. Boots on the ground, kicking up some dust. Wait a minute now, where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Hit me one time, hit me two times. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Wait a minute, let me do that one more time for the ones who ain't hear me. Listen here. Boots on the ground, kicking up some dust. Boots on the ground, kicking up some dust. Wait a minute now, where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Hit me one time, hit me two times. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Y'all know I don't mind. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Boots on the ground. Where them fans at? Boots on the ground. Where them fans at? Where them fans at?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Just Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. That was Boots on the Ground from 803 Fresh, and they're in the building. Charlamagne?
What inspired Boots on the Ground, though? Like when you sat down and said, you heard that beat, and you're like, this is what I want to write about.
Man, I tell the story all the time, man. Listen, I had a show in Phoenix City. It was in the back of the van, whatever. I had a chance to experience my first trail ride. Went to the trail ride, you saying, a couple of ladies had fans or whatever. It was hot, so they got fans. So I got a chance to go to my second trail ride, and I didn't see no fans. So I posed the question, where them fans at? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So with Boots on the Ground is already a line dance terminology, you know what I'm saying? So, when they say Boots on the Ground, it's we about to have a party, we just touched down type of deal. So I just really merged the two ideas, and it became a good marriage.
What's the trail ride for the people who don't know?
Listen, man, trail rides is, ATVs, horses, you know what I'm saying? That line dancing, it's a whole, combination of all
culture,
good
man.
things. It's definitely a culture. It's not really just an event. And that's why I feel like Southern Soul and line dancing is a perfect mixture. You know what I mean? It's a great marriage. It piggybacks off of one, piggybacks off of the other. And if you ever come to the trail right down there, man, I promise you're going to have a good time. You might get a little dusty, but I promise you're going to have a good time.
Now, every time you make a song, is it a line song now? Or
No.
Okay.
See, that's one thing I didn't want to get caught in. I didn't want to get caught in, just being the line
The line dance guy.
Hey, at the boot. So, and I've been thinking about, you're saying, names for like a EP or album, whatever you're saying, and I really wanted to be versatility because I wanted to show them on all skills. I got different skills in music.
Yeah, but you could do it like, remember how Jermaine Dupri did back in the day? He had what was it called? The Beat All Stars, where it was just one album just doing all the up tempo.
Oh, you talking about like Shorty Swing My Way?
Shorty Swing My Way. He had a whole album of that. Then he had a whole album, different ways of doing things. So you could do that, like an anthem like that, because your HBCU is going to be crazy this week. Spring flings, homecomings, all that. They should start booking you now to try to get the cheapest prices possible.
Probably book.
Man, I got
schedule crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's lit. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
It's a blessing, man, definitely.
I know you don't want to just fall into the line dance, genre of music, but it's like nobody has made any that are great since like the 5 that we got.
Cha-cha.
Like,
that's the last one I
that
can
could be,
remember.
Cha-cha.
Can't forget Cupid now.
How about
Cupid.
that?
Yeah. But none since then. And it's like, it's kind of hard to do. Like, you know what I mean? So for you to just come up with one and just do it just off of what you felt, you got to do that more. Like, because I'm tired of dancing to the same 6
people,
months. We need about 10 or 12.
I feel like, my opinion, line dance is like the new disco.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a big thing in the black culture that, you know what I'm saying, we just trying to shine light on, because you got people who, y'all from the city, man. It'll make people from the city, man. I'm finna go get me some boots. They gonna buy me a Van cowboy hat. It's a culture that they shine a light on so people can experience. So it's just line dance. It's been around for a while, but like, this thing got bigger, man. They got South Carolina be 7,000 people out there. Yeah, you feel me?
African music too. African music has it as well.
They got African line dances?
They got line dances, like Jerusalem is a line dance. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man.
That's the ill thing, though. The artist, like, it's not like you created the dance, though.
No, and see, that's the sweetest thing about it too. You said,
you didn't create the dance?
No, the people.
I didn't know
people, that. They choose it. They choose it whether it's going to be, you said, a line dance to it or not. You know what I'm saying? So when they see that on TikTok, it was like 4 or 5 dances, different dances to it. You know what I'm saying? I reposted one. Shouts out to Trey Little. When I posted it, everybody took on, you know what I'm saying, to that one because it was real easy. It wasn't Tamia-ish. You know, Tamia got by.
I'm still confused with that. I still can't get that.
You know what I mean?
That's a line dance?
Yeah, it's a line
Well, they do a line dance to it.
That's
Oh,
a
man.
line dance. That's a line dance.
I ain't gonna lie, it's like the cursive of line dancing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
I'm so confused, man, with that one.
You gotta be a pro for that one.
Yeah, that's definitely not intermediate. Anyway,
So you had to learn your own dance, basically.
yeah, and I can't dance with him.
So you just picked that one and was like, this is the one we go rocking with? Because if 20 people said different dances,
That's why I said the
and
people,
everybody be in sync.
the people chose it, man. Boots on the Ground was not intended to be a line dance song. It was just blessed to be that way.
Even with the fan, bang, bang.
Like with the fans,
like,
yeah, you
That's
know,
just something that you do when you hot. Like,
yeah,
you just
you
slap
saying,
them up.
you know, and I didn't know that fans, like the fans, were like a big part of the, you know, the Trap Ride scene until I made the song with it, and now I hear like 10, 20 different songs with fans now. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely is a part, like a big important part of the culture. So I think I just revived it. That's
Why not the church fan?
Oh, the church fan too.
They use the church fan too?
I think the sales on church fans is at an all-time high right now. Yeah,
Damn.
church fans. You know, Amazon when I first came up with the song or whatever, they were just clacking fans. If you go on Amazon right now, they Boots on the Ground fans. You got the Louis Vuitton got fans.
Oh, I saw that. No, I did. I saw that was some bull.
Yeah, man.
But that's when I knew y'all was getting. I was like, oh, they out of here now.
T-Boo
Yeah.
got
I saw
Boots
that.
on the Ground fans. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely has been impactful to the culture, man. I'm just proud to be a part of it.
Yeah. Well, they're going to be waiting forever for them Temu fans, I tell you that.
Yeah. About 1,000 out there right now, but anyway.
Everybody gonna be waiting for new music. Do you got more after Boots on the
Let me
Ground?
tell you something. I got so much music, you know what I'm saying? And I got music like before. I got a previous catalog. I got 5 songs that I dropped. Like I said, I've only been in a year and a half. You know what I mean? But as far as the catalog, man, I got a widespread catalog that's getting ready to come. It was just the timing we was waiting on. You know what I mean? So I think it's the perfect time for everybody to see me and, you know, what I got to offer. Versatility is coming.
What's the toughest challenge about being an artist from South Carolina?
The weight that's on my back, you know what I'm saying? Because not only do I Boots on the Ground is for me, but I stand with a lot of weight that I'm carrying as far as like Southern Soul as a whole. Cause see, this is what my main point is. And I ain't gonna lie, this is the reason why I came here, you saying, this morning. I want to make Southern Soul that main genre. You know, it's been, you know, sublime, like it's been like undertone for so long. And you know, that chitlin circuit has been going on. Like you got greats that came through that chitlin circuit, like Tyrone Davis, Marvin C, James Brown, it's Muddy Waters. All these guys have come under that chitlin circuit, man. And it hasn't really had a catalyst for it. Has been brought to the front. So I take myself to be a martyr in that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to display it as being a main genre and showing that, you know, we come with a united front. I got Shamika Joquel out there, you know what I'm saying, grown ass woman. I got Frank Johnson out there, You Can Hate on Me. I got Young Guy right here, you know what I'm saying, like Take Heed. These are all very impactful songs to the culture. And when I bring my Boots on the Ground, I want to bring them as well. So that's probably like the biggest thing as far as like, you know, I'm carrying that weight and I want to be a good advocate for them.
Well, you know you got to get yourself all the way through the door first. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I think a lot of people falter a little bit because they want to represent for the whole state and they want to bring everybody with them. And usually all those people end up weighing them down before you get to where you need to be.
I think that with me, how I present myself, how I carry myself as, you know, hey, he's a strong front by himself. You know, it's just I want to be a good representative for him. You know, it's not that I'm pulling them up. You're saying the way that I walk, my character is what it puts it out there like, oh, I like him. Let me see what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? I let my walk, you're saying, speak for me.
You got to teach us to dance before you leave, man.
Yeah, you got to show us
What's
the
up?
dance.
Somebody
real
put the
fast.
song on. Who gonna lead us? You gonna lead us, Rich?
Man, I'll try something. I told you I couldn't dance over here.
God damn, we gotta do the
Look,
dance,
that's
man.
why he low-key picked the easiest one. When everybody was sending him to dance. Come on. I got it.
They said instructional version dropped today.
Okay, all right. So
Where at? All DSPs. Hold on, what you mean? So it tells you how to do it?
Hey, man, I'm tired of here.
It tells you how to do it.
My knees hurt already.
Okay.
No, on YouTube, they got an instruction. I was looking.
Oh.
But
Well, tell them where to follow you, 803 Fresh.
803 Fresh, the Kid Live in the building. Y'all can follow me on all streaming platforms everywhere, man. Just type in 803 Fresh. You say you can get my music from Apple Music, Spotify, your local bootleg, man, flea market. You can get it from everywhere. I definitely appreciate y'all listening, man. Charlamagne, I appreciate you, man. Listen.
Always love for the home team.
Yes.
You definitely, you definitely putting South Carolina on the map as well.
Yes, sir.
What you doing, DJ Envy, man. I appreciate you. You said just Larry, I definitely appreciate you.
Thank you.
Child, you pretty.
Young guy. Young guy. Young guy. Someone follow you.
Man, follow me on all platforms, man. Young guy. I'm pretty much the same on everything. Check me out on all music streaming platforms. Hey, we got a lot coming, man. 2025, we're going to finish it out. Next year, going to be even bigger, man. So, like I said,
for that feature, too.
I represent Mississippi, man, South Carolina. We're just all trying to put it together, man.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All righty, guys. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.